This video is a video actually I wanted to make a couple times, but I didn't end up making it because I have no idea why. But now we're making it. So what's up? My name is LUNARWASLOST and welcome back to another video. I would just like to say before I begin, please like the video to make, basically for the algorithm. But I know my videos are going to get out there anyways because I'm a child of fate and so are you. So anyways, welcome back. The English language. So this is actually something I've been wanting to make and I don't know why I just don't make it, and we're making it now. So the reason I tell you your language is very important, especially if you're someone who's English, and most people who learn English, is that English is made up of many different other languages. And the funny thing about it is I actually had an Uber driver who was telling me once that this is what it was. It was funny how he was speaking what he called the original English, or the main English, because a lady was like, I really can't understand your accent. And he had like a British kind of Jamaican kind of vibe to me, because like of everything I heard, because I'm Caribbean. And it was funny because I can understand him completely and we're fine. It was almost just like certain people just aren't trying to hear you. But the point of me bringing that story up is because that is what I'm pretty sure they knew this too. English and most language, since Latin, is used as satanic rituals. But English is full of curses and spells. That's why they call it spelling, and that's why they call it writing in cursive. You can utilize these things to manifest if you want. I just wanted to put that out there because manifest is all about the action too that you put behind it. But there are certain people who can manifest crazy things out of nowhere, but trust me, that's not these little TikTok people running around. So going back to what I had to say about the whole spelling and curses and all this is, you learn to spell in grade school and maybe younger or maybe older, and you learn cursive because you're saying spells and you're writing curses. So they actually used one of these during the election when they had like every kid, like I think it was like pledging allegiance, and then they pledged allegiance and did something. Somebody was telling me about this and it was insane when I heard it. It was nuts. But they had like the kids pray that Bush would have won or some shit like that, and I was, what? This whole system is a game. It's rigged. You have to understand that. But getting into spells and curses, one big one, and this is definitely stolen because I didn't think about it, but it's not stolen. It's borrowed. It's just getting the knowledge out there, so it's not bad. But B.O.B. I always say stolen because, I just prepare for anyone to come by, but I'd be creating that reality. I prepare it for anybody who comes by and says it, because there are certain things that I reference a lot rather than using the direct books I have, but it's because it's a more direct approach. But I had a video by B.O.B., but I'm just going to save you the trouble of trying to edit that in because I can't get the clip by itself, or maybe I can screen record it. But okay, point is there's this video where he used to have all this stuff on his Instagram, but then he cleared it for him. Okay, I'm getting so off topic. All right, when you say good morning, let's start there. You say good morning to each other. Now, what does good morning sound like? Good what? Good morning. What is morning? What you do for the dead. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, right? Well, let me give you another example before I get deep into morning. You got television. Why is it called television? Tell lies to your vision. I actually told my friend's dad that. He was, that's a really good one. That one cracked him up. And he knew, he was like, damn, yeah, because you can't believe what's on your television. Exactly. And why they call it television programming or TV programming? Because they're programming your mind. Why do you think Travis Scott had a song where he said, look, boy, but don't believe what's on your TV? It's all connected because they're telling lies to your vision. It's programming. Going back to the good morning when you wake up. Yes, it's expressing deep sorrow for someone who has died. Why would you be saying good morning to someone who's alive? Exactly. Because you're already programming death. You're like literally accelerating death. It's even funny because they say morning is sometimes confused with morning. No, it's not confused. It's because it's saying this. You're saying the same goddamn thing. Your intent behind the word is what's going to make it worse or not. That's what I truly believe, but you can believe what you want. It's still the language works like this. Also, you go to work on the weekdays, and usually if your job lines up to like this, you have the weekend off, right? So guess what job means in Hebrew? Job in Hebrew means persecuted or hated. So you go to your job during the weekdays, so your weekend during the days, your week during the days, and then you get the weekend of the deal, which is the weekends. And trust me, if you think this is getting crazier, you can look at all language, because all language is set up like this, because literally, people don't think that we're living in literally like the fucking, what do you call it, like Harry Potter. Yes, that's why they call that shit spelling and didn't call it something else. You also go to your job to earn a living. Earn, to earn a living. What does earn sound like? Earn are ashes for the dead. This is this shit is crazy. And I love every time I talk about it, I start laughing and getting super confident, because it's actually insane how programmed this reality is, like, and how set up it is. Because they really just have you born thinking that you're just this little human running around fucking just doing, like, no, this shit is deep as fuck and it's wild as fuck. But the whole point is that they're basically telling you to your face, like the straw man, is that you're dead already. They're really trying to tell you this. And you can even look it up. The biblical meaning of job is persecuted. Oh, and that's the biggest one that I missed with the wake up in the morning. Well, what's a wake? A wake is a funeral. You awake. And a wake is a funeral held before, like the dead, or the little ceremony held before. So you awake in the morning and you say good morning to each other. That shit is funny as hell. Oh shit, funny as hell, and everything is funny down here. Makes you kind of question where we are. And the human body is just the shell, and you take off the S. And what does that spell? Anyways, there's many, many, many different things you could find. These are just an example of a few. The universe was the one that I actually started coming up with. I never really heard anyone else say it, but I'm pretty sure there's people out there who say it, and they call it the universe because literally the universe is inside you. It's not external, but they try to make it seem like it's external. And actually there's science you can find in a lot of occult research, and occult just means hidden knowledge. So they try to scare you with saying occult knowledge and make you think it's something demonic so that you don't go and search it, when it's actually the knowledge you need to learn yourself. That actually Egyptians' knowledge is occult knowledge, but they use it in everyday science. It's where NASA gets all their shit from. But yeah, and it goes even deeper than that. But even for the reason I'm bringing this up is so that you understand that they try to change the meaning of words and everything, like, at a whim. So understand that these are spells and curses, and you literally can do the same thing, because all of this knowledge just belongs to you. It's your birthright. Being here, you're supposed to be free, sovereign beings. But you, like, if you've seen my video where I shown the straw man, I don't know if I have it, but you can see right away that you're literally just property and money to them, and they've been making money off of you since you were born. Literally since you were a baby, you were signed to wherever system you are. And maybe different parts of the world do it different, but I doubt it, since all of them are connected. Because if you heard about the whole New World Order thing, that's the thing basically when they drop the act and come out and basically say that every single government has been working together in the world, and wars and shit were just basically a fucking sham anyways. And the real reason a lot of these groups were fighting were because, like, it was really some bully shit. If you ever hear about America being bullies and shit, like, trust me, all of this stuff is a fucking game. It's one big ass chess game, and you're in the middle of it. And the reason you're the biggest target for this is because you keep the matrix running as the more you buy into it. So the whole point is to get people to wake up out of it and, go and build your own world, because they really have you thinking you die and it's all over. No, you die and they reincarnate. Well, I don't want to say they are in the lead of it, but they know what happens. You reincarnate back here so your energy can be reused, because energy, matter, cannot be created nor destroyed. You learn this back in fucking, like, middle school. And that was the simplest thing that went over your head. So no, you don't fucking die. We reincarnate back into this debaucherous ass system if you don't have your shit aligned. And what I mean by that is, if you've seen my Rise video, which that actually got a good review from somebody DM'd me and said that they've always felt the same about songs also, because that's clairaudience. That's another psychic ability of hearing messages and signs in certain lyrics. But in that song, I think it's Rise, he said, when the giants call your name, do you know your worth? Meaning, do you know that you're a giant also? So you're not going to die and achieve this place called heaven. No, it's literally the place that you'll create after, if you understand that you're God also. So no, you'll get put right back into the system, because that's the point of them having you look outwards from yourself rather than inwards. To be with the giants, you have to realize you're a giant yourself. And that's just real shit. I mean, that's real shit from even if you're trying to go and achieve your dream of being whatever you want to be, or whatever you want to do in life, maybe an architect, chef, and all this shit. It's like day one, you decide that day that you're that chef, or you're that artist, or you're that singer. We don't want no half-asser being like a giant. No, if you're going to stay with the giants, you have to be a giant yourself. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Didn't think this one that would get that long. The last thing I'll say is the song Giants that I did a review on too. Is you even hearing that? They said, like, we're giants. We keep the world turning. Yeah, because the universe is within you. We are the ones keeping the world turning. They know that. That's why they need you to reincarnate here, because they keep using your energy every time you come back here. And you're irritable and all this shit. They always want you to be irritated. They always want you to find a problem. They always want you to buy into TV programming, because you keep this shit turning. You're the power. The elites have nothing on any of us. And the elites, funny enough, the elites and all these corporations that are running shit are into astrology. They are into occult knowledge. They are into all this because it's power. That's where real power is. That's where the magic happens. When you start realizing that all of this shit is a science. It's not some like overly spiritual thing, though there is a connection to that side with spirits and stuff, but the spiritual and talking about it is a science. But people run with it and go glorify it like it's something separate from science, and it's not. It's all science. It's all freaking the physics, it's all of it. But anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.